All right, guys, here you have found the treasure trove of information. So ultimately, all of the videos that we have, every part of the course is actually going to be right here. Now, the supplemental information and some of the additional stuff is not necessarily going to be on this particular page, but you can find a lot of that on all the social media. The idea is we just wanted to give you a place where you can get all, it looks like it's going to be about 35, 40 lessons, somewhere in that range. We want to give you a place where you can just access all 40 lessons. So that way, if you left for a couple of weeks and you got to come back and you just kind of wanted to figure out where you need to get started, or you want to come back and revisit something after watching lesson 15, maybe you want to come back to lesson 5 and rewatch that again, whatever it is, you have a resource where you can access everything. While I'm providing this information, and it was a pretty big decision whether I should do this or not do this, I really, really, really strongly encourage you to not skip around. Okay. If you found this, you've gone to lesson 2 or 3, and you've gotten tired of me talking about myself or about actions and results or the pain abundance curve or things that aren't about how you can get rich quick. I understand it, and I get it 100%. But I would strongly encourage you to stick with the lessons as they are in order. This page is really meant for as you go forward. If you want to come back and revisit something, which again I highly recommend you do, but you never want to skip forward. So if you're on lesson 2 or 3 and you're like, oh, I just want to get to how do I make money, or I'm on lesson 2 or 3 and I just want to learn about how whatever, please take the entire process. Becoming successful, the number one thing that I found, and the whole reason why I made this course, is because the missing piece in everything that's out there currently is how it all fits together. Okay. I cannot stress this to you enough. There are enough books out there. If you just want to learn about how to make a really great income through Amazon selling or day trading, or how to start your own business or buy dumb businesses or whatever it is, there are plenty of other books and seminars and things. Actually, we recommend them even, or provide access to those even within our courses as we go through the lessons. There's enough out there. You don't necessarily need to go through this. The reason why people fail again and again and again is they go and they hear something about, oh, I can make a really great amount of money doing this thing. But then they make money and then don't know what to do with the money. Or they make money, but then don't realize that there's a lot of high risk where it gets all eaten up in the taxes. Or they want to go make good money, but they can't do it because they don't have the funds to get started or even the credit to get financing for some of the things they need to do. There is a process here of how all these things lined up. It is about credit. It is about gaining income. It is about using leverage or using credit to get access to more money. And it's about deploying those resources into assets or into other things with the idea of taxes in mind. If you don't understand all of those components and how they all interact and stack with one another, you are going to drastically hinder your ability to achieve financial freedom. There are enough people out there, I'll say it again, on Twitter and all these other X and all these other places that are like, oh, I'll just take money, I'll just throw it into income. And like, oh, hopefully I can retire at 55. If you want to have a boring life, bad returns, and just kind of want to live like everyone else is, struggling paycheck to paycheck, go to lesson 2, State of America, where you're going to end up in retirement and not necessarily have the financing you need to get to where you need to go, or to retire and so forth. Just skip around, just do the couple of things. And again, you should just leave and go find the other, go just watch those things directly, and then they can be confusing to you and you won't know how they apply, and then you'll just give up like everyone else. This course specifically is designed to give you the full picture of, if I have no idea where to start, how do I start, and all the things that you need to do and how they all line up. So again, please guys, don't go skip around, jumping around from place to place. Start with lesson 1, go all the way through. But this is a resource that if you get down the road and you say, oh, I kind of understand this, and as I referenced something that we did earlier, you're like, oh, I don't really quite remember, is this section is allow you to go back to access that video and to access that information. So don't skip around, be honorable, stick to it. If you do, you'll be much, much more successful.